not everybody you can marry that you should marry. For instance, by scriptural principle, every believer that is not married is qualified to be your spouse. You can marry somebody, any believer who is not married, you can marry them. Because the Bible says, be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, meaning that every believer is equal yoking with you. It is only unbelievers that are unequal yoking. So every believer passes the primary eligibility test for marriage to you. Do you get that point? If you look at it from the Old Testament, when Abraham the patriarch was going to get married for his son, he was going to get married for his son. He sent his servant and told his servant to place his hand on his thighs and swear an oath to him that he will go to his own people, his kindred. So your marriage should be within the kindred of God, within God's family. It is called the household of God or the Commonwealth of Israel. Are you getting what I'm saying? So every believer that is in that household is eligible to be your spouse, but it is not every one of them you should marry. For instance, amongst believers, there are still some that have a problem with anger. If you marry them, they may redesign your face. You know, they may rebrand your face, change the factory setting. And instead of looking like this, you start looking like this. You will not blame God. Yes, they passed the eligibility test as per being members of the household of God, but they did not pass the character test in the area of anger. There are some believers, their spirit man is saved, but God is still working on them in the area of money. They don't know how to handle money, and before you know, they borrow. But if you marry those ones, you'll be going to police station every day because debtors will be coming. Do you want that kind? If that's what you want, then so that's what I mean by it determines who you can marry and who you should marry, because it's not everybody you can marry that you should marry. Are you getting the point, sir?